My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and welcome to today's reading. And in today's reading, we're gonna look at what does your person want you to know right now. Okay, we're gonna get the general message. What do they want you to know? So that's the most important thing that they want you to know right now. We're gonna get some 5D messages from your person, 3D messages from your person, and we're gonna get some advice. In the extended, we're gonna look at what's happening in their life, in general, what's happening on their spiritual journey. We're going to look into Magic Calabash and see who might want to come through with a message for you at this time. And then we're going to look at your person's next actions towards you. But before we get into the reading, two things. One, the $44 sale on tarot readings ends tonight at midnight. So if you're planning to take advantage of that offer, just remember it ends tonight at midnight, okay? The 13th. Yes, Friday the 13th. This is the first time I've said it for the day. I didn't want to. Yes, Friday the 13th. I'm a February. Why am I saying February? Why am I saying February, guys? I don't know. Time warp. And the second thing that I needed to do was to thank someone. And a member of our Soul Fam sent me this. Their name is Kevin. And actually, Kevin was the one that sent me this first edition Fountain Tarot. I think it was in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. It's either 2019 or 2020, right? And it is such an amazing deck. And it was a real hit. So now that deck is pretty valuable. And I love it. I use it for my own private readings, right? But I'm using it today to honor him because this thing is heavy, guys. And I'm not opening what's inside. I'm going to put it under my tree for Christmas Day. And I told him that because I've not had like a wrapped Christmas present like since I was a child, like wrapped Christmas present. And I'm usually the one that's wrapping gifts because that's part of my love language, right? I love to give gifts. So if I go down the road and I go in a random shop and I see something either my friends would love or my family would love or just someone from the office when I used to work, I would pick it up and I would wrap it because that's how I express my appreciation and my love. So to receive this, I was just kind of blown away. And as I said, I'm not unwrapping everything inside. I'm going to put it on my tree and I'm going to do it very slowly on Christmas Day. But it's like several packages in here. So when I've unwrapped them, maybe I'll do a little unwrapping video. But guys, so I just want to publicly thank Kevin for his gift and let him know that it is well appreciated. And I do look forward to opening this very slowly on Christmas Day. So I thank him for that. So I'll put this aside and I'm going to wrap it back just as neatly because I'm going to enjoy myself on Christmas Day. So thank you very, very much. Okay. Let us get into your reading now. So we want to know, what do they want you to know right now? And we do an energy check on your person as we usually do. And today we are using the Oracle of Visions by Ciro Machete. All right. Look at this person. Well, I can't say they have their hand over their heart because not exactly on the side of their heart, but they certainly have their heart on their chest and they are feeling the feelings. Oh, be still my heart, right? So generally, it looks like, how weird is that? No, I was going to say that this person is in a place of longing, but then I almost missed the mirror in front of her love interest. So this person is longing for someone But that someone is reflecting back to them a truth about themselves. And the reason why I say a truth about themselves is because there's so much blue in this picture, right? So they're longing for someone, but that person is a mirror image of who they are. And it's strange that mirrors would come up today because randomly on my feed, as soon as I opened my phone, they were talking about, I think it's mirror bacteria. Oh my God, let me see if it's still there on my phone. Something that I'd never heard about before. And apparently it is a current thrust by scientists to make some sort of synthetic microbe that mirrors nature. And the reason why I and it's come up because scientists are warning against it. Oh my God. Maybe I did I anyways. I don't think I can find it. Right. But anyways, so there's very much an awareness by a person that something is being mirrored back to them. And maybe you aren't the only mirror in their life. Okay, maybe there are a lot of people around them who are mirroring back to them an aspect of themselves, right? Because if you, I'm seeing now that there's mirrors all around your person, mirrors all around your person, and whatever is being mirrored back to them is making them very, very emotional. But it seems to be there's one main player, just here, that they're really feeling the feels, about. Okay. Now, what this mirroring is doing for your person is helping them move forward. It's a card number 43, and that reduces to 7, which is a chariot. And the chariot is about balancing the energies within you so that you can move forward. Because the chariot cannot move until those two lions, the yin yang lions, are moving forward together, right? They have to agree on the direction. Okay, so whatever's being mirrored back to your person, it is refining the direction that they want to head into, and it's also refining their consciousness. I'll pull some cards on that to clarify, but that is what I am getting. Let's see the energy towards you specifically. We have moved forward. It says, experience the grace of who you truly are, right? So because they've had a lot of people mirror back to them who they are, who they were, they're moving into their most authentic version of themselves, and they want to move into their most authentic version of themselves. Even in love, there's this big heart that's here, and that's where you come in, because every aspect of their life is being reduced to its most authentic version, because they are being reduced to their most authentic version, right? And they also want that to happen in love. We have, you are unique. Be yourself, everyone is taken. So what I'm getting from this is your person is inspired by you. And what inspires them most about you is your courage to be exactly who you are. You're out there with your eccentricities, your idiosyncrasies, all your little quirkiness. You're out there and people admire you for it, right? Because real recognizes real. Everybody likes the genuine article. Even the people that are faking. They love the genuine article, right? Everybody can recognize what's real and authentic. And because you are incredibly unique and proud to be incredibly unique, you are also inspiring this person to be as authentic as possible and to put themselves out there. So this person is committing to be themselves, right? So this is the energy of no more faking, right? This is them like emotionally and spiritually coming out of the closet. I don't know if they'll be coming out of the closet in different ways as well, but this is them committing to be themselves. Maybe they've been play acting for a long time, right? Maybe they've been trying to be who their parents wanted them to be, who their friends wanted them to be, who society wanted them to be, who they need to be at work, who they need to be at play. You know what I mean? But now they're realizing I am just going to be who I've always meant to be, which is myself, the essence of myself. And anyone that doesn't like it know exactly what to do. They can shove it. Right, let's pull some cards on these guys. So let's see the mirror card for your person's energy generally. Okay. And we have, well, I usually put these in for like Ace of Pentacles. And and it says here, we hope the Fountain Tarot brings you joy, clarity, and inspiration, right? So I feel like this person's life was devoid of joy, clarity, and inspiration. Do you know why? Because they won't be in their authentic self. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a turn in the tide for your person, right? And they are closing off cycles. They're actually learning the lessons. And it looks like they're realizing that once you commit to living a life of being plastic or not yourself, you're going to attract people who are plastic and also not themselves, right? You're not going to attract genuine experiences. You're going to attract people who are magnetized to your facade. So this is them investing in themselves. They're committed to being themselves because, as it says here, everyone else is taken. So you are unique, so they see in you in your uniqueness. And you are also inspiring them to be themselves. And look, we have the Chariot card. So we started with the Chariot card, with that card number 7. And here we are with the Chariot card. So they are not only growing in their self-love and self-worth, right? And moving towards the most authentic version of themselves, but they're also moving towards their most authentic relationship. They're finally getting these two steeds to align, which is the heart and the mind, the masculine and the feminine. And that's why they've begun to see progress in their life. All right. So let's ask Spirit, what do they want you to know right now? So this is the most important message that they want you to take away today. All right. We have the Page of Cups. And it's usually an apology, right? Or asking for forgiveness. But today it feels like them starting afresh, like starting anew. It's that kind of energy. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And that can talk about a deconstruction or a foundation of some sort. Could also talk about third parties for sure. We have the Star card in reverse. Okay. And that can talk about hopelessness. But Star card is also a card of karma. We have the King of Swords in reverse, the overt narcissist. And even in this card, it was given Narcissus energy, because doesn't Narcissus stare into the water and fall in love with himself, right? And then we have the Four of Swords, the energy of healing. And we have the Empress, right? So this is them working towards a fresh start with you, like a do-over kind of energy, because they are also fresh, okay? This is someone who has just been through a massive transformation, okay? I think this person has had some really harsh truths about themselves mirrored back to them, right? By the people around them and even by you. And sometimes people aren't able to integrate these truths, right? People reject them and they will project that back to you, right? You are the problem, you are the issue. You don't know what you're talking about. But not this person. They have actually taken on board whatever is being reflected back to them. And this is them starting afresh, starting anew, starting over, relearning, reparenting themselves, right? And they are deconstructing the ego. This is what they're doing here with that Three of Pentacles reverse. So whatever they thought they knew about themselves, they are examining and re-examining and trying to figure out, is this really an authentic part of me? Or is this something that I was taught to believe was an authentic part of me? Right? So this is the person is doing like a major overhaul of their consciousness, and they want you to know that, right? They also want you to know that they've been feeling kind of depressed, right? We have the Star card in reverse, kind of feeling a little hopeless as well. And for some of you, your person may have withdrawn, or they're just not reaching out or communicating like they used to. They want you to know that as tempted as you may be to take this very personally, because they're not talking to you, so of course you'll take this personally. This right now, it's about them trying to heal themselves, trying to nourish themselves, trying to figure themselves out, right? And basically, the message that I'm getting is that they don't want to confuse you with their confusion, because this is someone that's basically gutting their whole house, right? Because houses represent itself. Gutting their whole house and remaking, refitting, rewiring, replumbing everything. And they don't want you to get caught in that overhaul, that flipping part of the house, right? They want you to see like the finished product. They want to be ready, because they see you as someone who is ready. They see you as someone who's ready for a relationship. They see you as someone who's ready for love. They see you as someone who is mature, right? And they want to be on that level when they reapproach you for something serious. That's what I'm getting here, right? I think this person may have had an overinflated ego in the past, but that ego was just their protection, because inside they have never felt worthy. They've never felt worthy of your love. They've never felt worthy of your attention. And some of them may have tried to humble you, bring you down, try to deconstruct you, cut you down so that you will get to their level, so that they will finally feel like you guys are on equal footing. Maybe that's the tactic that they tried in the past. Maybe they tried to gaslight you in the past, right? Maybe this person would have been abusive in the past. But this is someone who realizes that they have to change. It's not a you issue. It's not a them issue that's around them. It's a their issue. And they're taking ownership of that. So, and I think that's the message that they want you to know today. Let's get some 3D messages from your person. I'm going to use the healing cards. So this is someone who having a major overhaul, right? Every aspect of their life. Let's get some messages from their higher self. What does their higher self want you to know? So they want you to know that they're a work in progress, right? And they are pulling up the floorboards. They're gutting the whole place. And everything is being redone on the inside. So the facade of the home may look the same, but know that there's serious construction that's going on inside. That's what they want you to know. All right, so underneath the deck, this is the energy of fear. Now, it's a card number 18, which, you know, is all about the moon and the shadow and shadow work, right? So they want you to know that one of their greatest obstacles in this life has been fear, and fear of the unknown, and fear of the repercussions of their decision making. This is someone who likes to operate in guarantees, a sure thing. They like the sure thing, right? They like to be safe. But you and this connection doesn't feel safe. It's unpredictable, right? And they have always had major issues with trusting where this is going. Let's get a message from their higher self. What does their higher self want you to know? Whoa! Yeah, this is them. Enlightenment. They're taking it all in. They're taking it all in. So on the inside, they may appear cool and composed, right? But, sorry, on the out, well, maybe they are appearing cool and composed on the inside, but that's not what I want to say. I say maybe on the outside they appear like the same person, or they appear cool and composed, but it's major overhauls that's happening inward because there's so much light being sent to this person at this time. What does the higher self want you to know? We have miracles. So Spirit is saying, expect this situation to miraculously change. Okay, it's a card number 85, which reduced to 13, and 13 is about transformation. So Spirit is saying this situation is going to transform, and it's going to transform because of divine intervention, a hands-on approach by Spirit, so that everything here can just switch up. So expect miracles to happen, right? What does your person's higher self want you to know? That right now, this person isn't seeking sanctuary and seeking peace outside of themselves. They're creating it inward, right? So maybe you're thinking about a person that would say things like they're searching for someone who could be their peace, that kind of thing. No, they're not doing that anymore. They are trying to be the peace that they're searching for. They're trying to be the love that they're searching for. This is someone who's truly trying to love themselves. So they're building their self-esteem from the ground up. What else does their higher self want you to know? They're saying, again, expect the situation to transform, right? And expect opportunities for bonding once both of you guys are willing to be vulnerable. Okay? So Spirit is saying, and maybe that's why I was getting that February the 13th date. So between now and February the 13th, there are going to be numerous experiences or opportunities that Spirit is going to get, Spirit is going to present to you guys for bonding. I'm not getting that it's sex kind of bonding. I'm getting that it's intimacy. So opportunities for you guys to be vulnerable and to really see each other, and to be seen in the way, like, an avatar, I see you, right? Where you see the essence of the person, right? Spirit is saying they're going to be bringing opportunities like that for you guys to truly see each other, and they're asking for you to be brave and to be open, right? This person cannot take advantage of you, right? You know what boundaries are about right now, so they're not able to hurt you in that way. But Spirit is saying that this bond and this intimacy can only take place through intimate and open communication. Okay? All right. Let's get some messages from your person's 3D self. What does their 3D self want you to know? So don't despair. Spirit is about to transform the situation, and some of you guys may have experienced this already. All right, so what do they want you to know? I know that you are my soul spouse. Our souls are entwined for eternity. I have dreams about our past lives and our future. So it's not just enlightenment that's coming through, right? But a lot of visions and epiphanies, a lot of messages about the lives that you guys have already shared, right? So this person has had clarity as to who you are to them. They're not confused about that, but they know that there's a lot of things that they still need to clean up on the inside of them. I am awakening to this journey and learning more about our connection. Well, we see that. I'm a logical thinker, but I'm opening up to the spiritual world. Thank you for opening my eyes. Right? So this is marking a big shift in how a person processes information. Right? Maybe they're just absolutely logical. They're really mental. But now they're stepping into the more intuitive aspect of themselves, and they're trusting their gut. 3D message from a person. I am healing through prayer, meditation, and energy healing. I feel the healing energy you send me. Thank you, my angel. You are my light in the darkness. So they're really throwing themselves into the spiritual journey. And as they tap in more into the intuitive side, they're being a lot more receptive. And one of the things that they're receiving is your energy, your blessing, your love, your light. What else do they want you to know? I am growing and learning every day. Thanks to you. You truly are an earth angel sent from above to guide my way. So your person sees you as a way shower, a guide, right? I think that maybe in the past, you being so perceptive and knowledgeable used to really bother this person, right? Because this is someone who likes to be in the know. This is someone who likes to have the advantage, the upper hand, the more info, right? And I think you, being who you are, used to really piss this person off. But now, instead of hating, right, they're truly appreciating the gift that you truly are to them. Okay. So in the extended, we'll go a little deeper with what's happening in their life, what's happening on their spiritual journey. We're going to go into Magic Calabash, see who's coming through with information for you. And we're going to look at your person's next actions towards you. If you aren't able to join me in the extended, let me get some advice from Spirit for you and your next move on this journey. So we have romance as a card number 14, right? So, this is the energy of balance, right? All right, so it looks like this is what's coming next for you. Opportunities for connection, romance, and intimacy. Oh, we got that in the reading already. All right, what does Spirit want you to know? This is the love pack. Ooh. By Chuck Spizzano. All right. Right, so as I was saying, and as we saw, there are going to be opportunities that Spirit is going to create to bring you guys closer together, right? But both of you have to be open to it, right? Well, and this is a progression. Card number 25, 26. And that's a Chariot yet again. And this is a Strength card. Spirit is saying for this connection to move forward, you have to be brave. You have to be brave. And you have to open your heart to this person. And maybe that's a hard ask because maybe your person was an asshole, right? So you're going to trust your intuition in where that is concerned, right? If you are feeling within yourself that this reading is for you and you have been sensing the changes that this person is going through on the inside, then Spirit is letting you know that to create greater intimacy and to really bond, you really need to open yourself to this person. But if you feel that your person is the same person that they were and they ain't doing one damn thing, then this is not going to be a message, okay? Right? You always have to rely on your own intuition. But Spirit is saying that love begets more love. Courage begets more courage, right? So Spirit is saying, if you want connection, you have to be open to connect. Okay? And there's this weird depth to that. I don't know if you guys know Dexter Dapps, right? But he has a song called Wi-Fi. Some of the lyrics are kind of explicit, but what's coming through is where he says that you guys are connected like Wi-Fi and something about password. Just a second. Dexter Dapps. Wi-Fi lyrics. Okay. I can't say all the lyrics because I told you it's kind of explicit, right? And he said, I just love how me and you are connected like Wi-Fi. Where's the thing with the password? Oh, maybe that's another song. Oops. Where he's talking about, he puts it in like password, like a password. Sorry, guys. Different song. I get my Dexter Dapps mixed up. Anyway, but this person already feels connected to you. But Spirit is saying there are going to be opportunities for deeper connection, right? But you have to be open to it, right? You can't be guarded and expect to create that safe space and the level of intimacy that you are craving. Okay? I'm a love. So that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care. And thank you. And thank you, Kevin, for your beautiful gift of gifts. Thank you very much. Take care.